Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the Machakos governor, Alfred Mutua, has been a strong critic of Deputy President William Samoei Ruto and at the same time, a strong supporter of Raila Amolo Odinga, the ODM party leader. But Alfred Mutua today in the morning has surprised so many Kenyans when he came out in a press statement to confirm that Maendeleo Chap party is decamping from Azimio to join Kenya Kwanza. And in fact, he has made it clear that yesterday, Maendeleo Chap signed a new agreement with Kenya Kwanza. So Alfred Mutua is no longer in Azimio la Umoja. He has now decided to work with William Samoei Ruto. Mutua gave a statement for about 10 minutes. I have shared that video on our other channel that we launched the other day. And the reason to have that channel was to differentiate our analysis from the news. So here we are only dealing with analysis, but those who are looking for the news, you get to the other channel. So if you want to listen to Alfred Mutua, get to Kenya News K. You will get the video there. And again, you can subscribe to that channel also. So there are issues Alfred Mutua has pointed out, which has pushed him to leave Azimio and join Kenya Kwanza. We want to look into those issues one after the other and get to understand if what Alfred Mutua is talking about really, if it can hold the water. But before we go deep into that, just a quick request. You might be watching this channel but you have not yet subscribed. So my humble request, please consider subscribing so that any other time, once we release another new video, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers and anyone who drop a comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our video to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, I know some of us, we have already listened to Alfred Mutua's press statement, but let us just go quickly in some of the issues that he has been pointing out. Number one, Alfred Mutua has talked about the issue of zoning of political parties. This is one of the reasons why Alfred Mutua is getting out of Azimio. Another big critique issue that, a technical issue that have made Alfred Mutua to get out of Azimio is because Azimio has refused to issue a copy of the signed document by Wiper Party. So Wiper is feeling that there are some issues that could have been changed. That's why Azimio is hiding that copy from the affiliate parties. And it is true, when Kalonzo Musyoka joined the Azimio, there is an agreement he had with President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Amolo Odinga, of which these other political parties were not involved in. Yet they had already signed an agreement. Beside that, again, it's coming out clear that it's like what they had promised Kalonzo Musyoka when he was joining Raila Odinga, it might not happen. So many things have changed. But what Raila signed with Kalonzo Musyoka was all about zoning. Because Kalonzo was insisting to have zoning if you want to work with Raila Odinga, so that Ukambani region will be left to Wiper Party. So that means NAK Kenya, Muungano Party, Maendeleo Chap, and any other affiliate party within from Ukambani who want to be in Azimio will have no say in Ukambani. So Alfred Mutua is finding this uncomfortable for him because he wants to grow Maendeleo Chap Party. Remember, Raila Odinga talked about if you have 2 or 3 candidates on Azimio, they want to allow them to campaign. Then at the tail end, they will wait and they have their own poll. They want to do poll analysis. And in those polls, they are going to identify the strong candidate and they will tell the weak one to support the stronger candidate. So that means, in as much they have people who will be campaigning, have certificate, but still zoning might happen. Alfred Mutua is not comfortable with this. So that means the entry of Kalonzo Musyoka and his demand in Azimio is pushing Alfred Mutua out of Azimio la Umoja. Na hii tabia ya Kalonzo, Kalonzo is behaving like Samson who was shaped by Delilah. Ile siku alianza kupata nguvu kidogo, wamemtoa macho, anajua hana maisha tena. Sasa nywele ikaanza kumea kidogo. That day, this guy decided to bring the building down with everyone who was in that building. Is that what Kalonzo Musyoka is trying to do in Azimio? I don't know. You can tell me in the comment section. Is he playing the Samson role in Azimio? Now, another issue Alfred Mutua has pointed out is the issue of exclusivity in Azimio programs. Na hapa kuna jambo. Now, this is the juice part. Mutua, for those who have listened to him, he's saying that they are not even being included in Azimio campaign and the fundings. Sasa mambo ya fundings ndio kuna maneno makubwa. Then he tells us that when these small parties were joining Azimio, maybe they were promised. Remember, most of them, they were joining Azimio through President Uhuru Kenyatta and the Jubilee Party. So it's like they were promised money for campaign to popularize for Raila and for their political parties in their specific areas. And it's like maybe this team, I want to believe that President Uhuru Kenyatta and Azimio have been offering these people with money for campaign. Unajua pia, siasa ni biashara as of now. If you need someone to campaign for you, this business. So, because of your interest, you have to give him transport, hiyo ni mafuta, na gari, na pesa ya kukula, na ya kupea wale watu wanaenda campaign. So it's like William Ruto is offering a good deal compared to what Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga has been offering to Alfred Mutua. Because of that reason, then Alfred Mutua can be easily convinced to exit Azimio and join William Samoei Ruto. So it's like he has been given campaign money, something that Azimio was not giving to him, to popularize for that chap party. So, if Alfred Mutua signed a new document with Kenya Kwanza, that means already he has pocketed the money, because he has mentioned this thing: exclusion from campaigns, mipango, and the campaign resources. It's like these people were supposed to be given campaign money. Of course, we know the coalition normally give money for campaign. So Ruto is giving good money to Alfred Mutua. Because of that, Alfred Mutua has now come out clear to say that this is what Alfred Mutua said actually. The best team to transform Kenya is Kenya Kwanza, and William Samoei Ruto will free Kenyans. This is the same person who has been criticizing William Samoei Ruto. This is also what he said. Regardless of what I said, Ruto is a good man. Again, he has promised Kenyans that there are other 5 political parties that will be soon exiting Azimio to join William Samoei Ruto. That means Ruto has now mastered the art of power of money in politics. He's asking these parties how much they were giving you. Okay, let me double and you come my side. Because your interest is to grow your party. My interest is to become president. So join me so that I support you. In as much you will get elective seat, they will be under our coalition. So he has nothing to lose. Now you can see. Today, Alfred Mutua has sanitized William Samoei Ruto in public, after telling Kenyans and warning President Uhuru Kenyatta that the biggest thief around him, I have those videos by the way, The biggest thief in Kenya is around him. Alikuwa anasema mwizi mkubwa yako karibu na wewe. You are deputy. But today anasema hata kama Ruto alimfinya mkono, pia yeye alimfinya kiasi. So it's clear. The power of money in our politics is coming to play. And those who have mastered the game, they will have their day. So the issue of funding has pushed Alfred Mutua out of Azimio. Again, he has talked about chapter party not being told the role that they are going to play during campaign and the role they are going to play after election. That means, and he has even confirmed this, that in Kenya Kwanza, he has been told the role he has to play during the campaign and the role he's going to play after election. Number one, in case Kenya Kwanza win election, what is the role they will play? And number two, in case they lose election, what role chapter party is going to play. So he's aware. And according to him, Azimio is not telling him about the role. Again, Alfred Mutua has talked about writing 5 letters to Azimio panel, requesting for the copy of the signed document. They have refused. He has written 5 letters to the registrar of political party, demanding for the copy. They have not issued. So he don't trust Azimio. He don't trust President Uhuru Kenyatta. And using his own words, he don't trust Raila Amolo Odinga because of the gimmick game that is playing as of now. And because of that, Alfred Mutua is out of Azimio. So some of these things, I can openly say that they have been caused by Kalonzo Musyoka. Kalonzo is demanding for zoning. Number 2, when they talk about role of chapter party in campaign, being excluded into this campaign, that is exactly what Kalonzo Musyoka want. Check that if Azimio rallies will be in Ukambani region, then it will be left in the hands of Kalonzo Musyoka to organize. That is actually what he's looking for. And we are coming to learn that it is going to be very hard for Alfred Mutua and Kalonzo Musyoka to stay in the same camp. Hawa watu ni kama ndume wawili ambao wasikizani wenye hawezi kaa zizi moja. So does this confirm that there is possibility that finally Azimio has bowed down to the pressure from Wiper Party and they have decided that Kalonzo Musyoka will be running with Raila Amolo Odinga? Yes, sir. I'm just trying to guess. Tell me in the comment section. Now, this is my views as far as the current situation in Azimio and my little chap position as of now. I don't know what to think about this, but I think we can have a continuation of this conversation through the comment section. I want to listen to your views. I need you also to challenge me on what I'm saying. I think it will be good and it will open the discussion even to be much more better to other people to understand. But I'm requesting you to go and check on Kenya News K. Subscribe there. I'm sharing the videos from Raila, Uhuru, Ruto, all these people. So tupatane pale pia. I want to thank those who have subscribed. I see the numbers are good. We got about 100 subscribers within 2 days. Mungu awabariki. Tuonane kwa another discussion.